Guys, we are giving away this completely upgraded, brand new Can-Am Defender XT with a trailer. And you can win it by just shopping at GetHushin.com.
You'll receive double entries on every order starting now. So get ready for more entries to win.
For every dollar you spend, you'll get 2 entries to win this Can-Am Defender XT.
All right, guys, it's doubles entries week, so head to our website at GetHushin.com and start gaining double entries today.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video and welcome to my kitchen. I don't think I've shot any type of cooking video for the Hush channel in the new house, so that's exactly what today's going to be, is strictly cooking wild game snack sticks. This is something that I've done for the last 3 or 4 years. I always try to do a batch or two in the summer months so I can use the snack sticks through the fall camping and hiking. If anybody's new to snack sticks, this is going to be a video that you want to watch. I'm going to give you all the details on what you need to get started and exactly how to do it to create an amazing snack stick. First off, let's just walk you through the ingredients and the tools and everything you're going to need to do it. So to start off with, you need some measuring cups, tablespoons, teaspoons, etc. You're going to need some seasoning and cure. I just ran to the local sporting goods store here and I have some left over from last year, but I got a new one that I'm really excited to try, which is 3 peppers. So these are all your flavors, and then this is the cure. The cure is going to come in a little packet like that. The last box I bought just came in a very small packet. It has enough there to do probably, I don't know, maybe 4 pounds. So you got your seasonings, your cures, and then you're going to need some type of jerky gun. Now there's better equipment out there and there's obviously bigger, but if you're doing it at home for the first time, there's definitely nothing wrong with getting just a small gun like this. And they typically come with a couple different spouts. You got your tubular style, which you can use casings or not. And then you got the flat style, which I'm going to be using today because I haven't done it that way before. I've always done either with casing or without casing in the round style snack stick. So this is where you're going to load your meat. You're going to use the gun to shoot it out on your jerky trays, which I have out in the Camp Chef smoker right now, getting nice and hot. So with the directions that I like to follow, I follow a 4-pound recipe. So I have 8 pounds here of wild game. This is elk meat. This is probably my bull from Idaho. 4 pounds of that is going to be in this bowl. And then this is 4 pounds of Axis deer meat from Texas with 10% beef fat added. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the meat out, get them in the bowl, measure out my spices and everything needed, and then you get your hands dirty and mix them up. All right, guys, here's what we got. 4 pounds each, and now we're going to mix in the ingredients. So most products that you buy, little flavor packets or cure jerky mix, whatever, is going to come with some measuring instructions. So you can see right here, it'll tell you by weight, by pounds, how many teaspoons or tablespoons or cups per ingredient you will need. So we're doing 4 pounds of each, which unfortunately for us is not on the chart. With a little bit of math, we got a pretty good guesstimation of what we need. So for us, we're gonna take 10 tablespoons. Is that what we decided?
Yep.
So we're gonna do 10 tablespoons of spice and half a teaspoon of cure. My Axis deer, I'm gonna do 3 pepper spice. So that's gonna be for the Axis deer right there. We're gonna get crazy. We're gonna do 5 scoops of black pepper and 5 scoops of sweet and spicy. Yeah, is there 5 scoops there? We'll see. We'll do all scoops of this, the remainder of that. We're just kind of winging it, guys. We don't have enough product. I didn't think 8 pounds would call for that much, but it does. So we're gonna go ahead and get to mixing. Give me a quick knife. I'm excited for these axis deer ones because, like I said, there was 10% beef added, and I actually added the beef knowing that I wanted to make snack sticks out of the axis deer, because typically I leave it at 100% lean because I just want to eat it for hamburgers and other things. But 10% fat on top of the already good axis deer meat is going to be great. So 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need half a teaspoon, which is right here. And since it's so small, I'll just use the small packet it came with. There you go, half teaspoon. We're gonna see how many scoops I've got of sweet and spicy. So I need 10 total scoops of our flavors. So there's 1, 2, we're running low, running low. A pretty weak 3. So not quite 3 in that one. And then we'll do the rest with the black pepper. And I've always enjoyed the black pepper ones. We'll get 10 scoops in here and we'll get the cure and it's time to mix. Okay, here's the messy part. I guess you could use like a wooden spoon, but I think it's better just to use your hands to really mix that up. Smells good already. That's what it looks like so far. Seems blended pretty well, but I'll give it a few more good stirs. So I originally started off the smoker at like 400 just to really cook and heat up the inside and get these racks clean. So they sat there for a while. I'm gonna cool it down to low smoke, which will hover right around 160 degrees. And we're gonna cook them at 160. So I'm gonna pull the jerky trays, we'll squirt them through the gun, and then we'll put them right back in. And it's gonna have to cook for probably 3 to 4 hours. We'll keep an eye on it, but that's usually how long it takes. It's time to fill the jerky tube, the jerky gun tube. We're gonna start with my axis deer. And then again, we're gonna be using the flat nozzle. We're gonna be shooting the jerky just out through the tray with a little bit of space between each one. And then we'll fill all the trays and we'll put them back in the camshaft at the same time. I have not found a clean, like hands-free way to do this. So if anybody has any ideas on how to do this better without making a giant mess, let me know. All right, there you go. It's not all the way full, but we're gonna give it a start right there. I've done a bunch with the casings, and after last year doing them without, I just decided I like them without the casings a little better. Either way works fine, and I'll probably do the casings at some point again, but I really wanted to try this flat style. Gosh, that looks good, huh? Mm-hmm. These flat style, you burn through a tube way quick compared to the small round ones. But we're just gonna keep filling this up and keep shooting it down until each rack is completely full, and we'll go from there. So this bottom tray literally ate up almost all the axis deer meat. So that tray is full. I'm gonna set it aside, and then we'll finish out what's left of axis deer, which is probably like maybe 1.5 strips, and then we'll move on to the elk. But that is about how you want it to look. You do need to leave a little bit of space in between so the smoke and the heat can cook everything evenly. You don't want to butt them all up against each other, but just enough in between. I think we did a great job. This one is perfect. All the snack sticks. Do it yourself, it's rewarding. How much money do we spend on these dang things when we're on the road? Between you, me, Bmack, and Casey, and Logan. We buy so many snack sticks while we're at the gas stations doing our best to try to eat healthy. This way is healthy. you know it is because you know where the meat came from. We'll finish this and, like I said, move on to elk. Three trays in there. It's already dropped to 105, which is fine. I wouldn't mind that first hour being a little cool. So it'll take a minute to heat up to 160. So, all right, guys, it is 1:14 p.m. I'm not going to check it for 2 hours, so I'm going to set an alarm for 3:15, and then we'll kind of take it from there. But I'm assuming it's going to need at a minimum 3 to 4 hours. So we're going to set an alarm here for 3:15 p.m. and we'll be back to check it in a couple hours. So Camp Chef will do the rest of the work from here. All right, guys, we're going to pull these off. Things kind of didn't go as planned. The end result's going to be good, but let me just pull these off and I'll kind of explain what's going on. So because I don't have the actual tray, like tray racks, that bottom layer was like down low next to all the heat, and they kind of cooked a little too quick. I think the top two trays like cooked exactly how you'd want them to, but that bottom tray cooked a little hot, and because of that I had to pull them off early and some of the ends were burnt. So I just trimmed those, but the bottom rack, which is all axis steer, are these freaking amazing. Mike and I, who's behind the camera, Martin bailed out, have been eating on them, snacking pretty good. But I think this one pretty much represents what it should look like all said and done. Like sometimes the ends will be a little on the crispy side and you might have to lose a little bit of the edges, but for the most part these are evenly cooked, and they look done. So these two are axis deer and these are elk. So we're gonna go scrape them off the tray and get them ready for packaging. I'm gonna let these settle for like 15 minutes and then we'll come back and we'll trim the edges and cut them up. Then I'm just gonna throw them in a Ziploc and put them in the freezer, because I know this batch will probably last 2 to 3 weeks. So I would normally use my vacuum sealer and get them nice and fancy, but because I know I'm gonna eat them so quickly, a Ziploc bag will do just fine for now. But that's kind of where we're at. We had a little bit of a issue. We didn't know when, but at some point the flame went out on the Camp Chef, and because of that I wasn't 100% sure how long it had been there before it did that. But for now I'm just going to go shutdown mode, confirm, and give it its 20-minute shutdown, and then like I said, let these settle for just a sec before I scrape them off the jerky trays. All right, we gave them a minute to just settle, and now we're gonna take them off the tray, which these ones are peeling right off perfect. So the funny thing is, if you're making snack sticks, two things I noticed from the different batches: the elk was 100% lean, the axis deer had 10% fat, and they're juicier and they taste way better. They're more moist just from the beef fat. So if you look at these two strips, you'll see there's a lot of oil on the top. That's from the beef fat. These ones, don't get me wrong, not bad whatsoever. Like, these are gonna be golden on the mountain, but next to these, the softness and just the flavor from that beef fat is really good. So all we're gonna do from here is just kind of get them off the jerky trays. They come off pretty easy. I think I tried to do the best job of sliding them on. If I'd sprayed those with olive oil, it might have been even better, but they're coming off pretty easy now that they've settled. But anyways, that's how you make snack sticks. One thing I need to do is get myself the jerky trays and the jerky racks for my new pellet grill. And then other than that, I would say as far as flavor, the 3 pepper is better than just the black pepper, in my opinion. In your opinion?
Yep.
Martin?
Yep.
So Martin's back.
Well, I've only had one.
Oh, you didn't have this one, huh?
But I can imagine.
It's better. Mike says it's better too.
It's better.
And he is a jerky machine.
It's better. Yes, the 3 pepper is the best.
So thanks for watching. Hopefully that helps not only teach you guys how to do it, but hopefully it inspires some of you to try something different. If you've never done it, I promise it's a little bit of a mess, but it is well worth it. When you're eating snack sticks up on the mountain. All your buddies, friends and family are begging for a bag. And it's always just nice. It's a great way to use your ground meat. A lot of people ask us, what can I do with my ground meat? Because you're left with a lot of it. Snack sticks. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Of course, we have the Can-Am giveaway, so I got to give that a quick plug. Every dollar spent on the website is one entry to win the Can-Am side-by-side. So go to gethushin.com to enter and get your name in the hat. It ends soon, so check it out. It ends August 14th, so make sure you get to the website today. Link is in the description box. See you guys on the next video. Let's get some more of these.